Hello, and welcome to the LDM Show. It is season premiere. So, first of all, I want to thank all of you guys for coming and watching us over these past seasons. And it's been what I can say, a lovely, I guess, how you call it? What's the word I'm trying to find? A journey, a lovely journey with everything that's going on. But I do want to say 2025. Today, we're going to have a good topic. We're going to be speaking about what are certain things, get this in mind, what are certain things you don't want to come into the next year. Now, I say what you don't want to come to the next year, but you know it's going to come because, it was only like 2 weeks ago, a week ago. You know what I mean? So obviously it's going to happen. But something that you do not really want, like keep it in 2024. We're going to talk about that, my opinions, and maybe your opinions as well. We also going to speak about what else? We're going to talk about funny things that I've been seeing on the news, things like that, and about things that we pay that we shouldn't be paying. Doesn't make sense. But anyway, the first thing we do is we get onto word on the street. So I'm going to hit you with the first word of the street of 2025. All right. I'm just trying to get my situation ship over here with because I don't see my thing here. All righty. So, ladies and gentlemen, word on the street. Let me just do this real quick. Normally, I do this thing here. Bam, we good to go. Save it, and we're here. All right. So, word on the street. The LA fires are still burning. It's on zero tolerance, I guess, which is a shame that these things are happening. And it's not because of the fire. It always happens in that area. It doesn't. It's because of the wind. So hopefully the wind would die down and it would help them fight the fire. But the firefighters, I'm not really speaking about the fire itself. The firefighters are saying that it's even harder for them to fight the fire because the LA mayor, Karen Bass, cut fire department funding by $17.6 million a few months ago. Wow, talk about bad karma. That's kind of messed up. A couple of months ago, you cut funding, and now they don't have that much firefighters to fight the fire. Well, out of all places to cut funding, you just picked the wrong one. And speaking about mayor, hey, how you doing, Magna? I share the Independence artist post to all my recording artist friends. Thank you. Like I say, speaking about mayor, our mayor, the New York mayor, now he is trying to make a campaign to try to make the trains and everybody feel, even in the streets, feel safe again. Well, you knew for a long time, this is me, conspiracy, you knew for a long time it wasn't safe. Come on. It wasn't safe before Dumb and Dumber was the mayor and the governor. It wasn't safe. Apollonia, Happy New Year to you as well. So it wasn't safe even when Dumb and Dumber was mayor and governor. But let me guess, now you want it to be safe and you want to feel like you're doing something from New York to push away from the conspiracy that you're on right now. Maybe that's what it is, because that's what I see. I see you trying to be slick, but it ain't going to work. I got you. I'm watching you. Also, good news for 2025. For y'all people that just bought a TV a couple months ago with your tax money, you might be able to do it again. Hey, Magna, yeah, he's such a fake. I'm telling you, he faking like he's for us when he's trying to clear away. But that, that's word on the street. We'll talk about that another time. But also, like I was saying, for you guys that brought TVs when you got your tax money when you didn't need a TV, you could do that again and buy a bigger TV. Because guess what? We might be receiving stimulus paychecks again in the end of January to February. Some people can see up to $1,400. That's up to. So don't be surprised if you see $2 more on your check. The government is going to be like, well, I told you up to $1,400. I didn't say I was going to give you $1,400. But they are going to be pushing out some checks. It might be stopped, so it's not official yet, but they're looking at the ending of January to February. Also in Minneapolis, the rivers, don't go swimming. Don't bother going swimming in the oceans or in the rivers over there. Because guess what? Crocodiles learn how to mimic a drowning person. They turn their body and they put both of their legs up and spread their fingers and go up and down in the water. Hey, he's a joke. Every time he says New York City is safer, another horror crime happens. Exactly. It's like one of those things. We're okay, and then all of a sudden they come and they jump you like in the movies. But yeah, the crocodiles, they learn how to use their hands. They go under the water and come back out like they a drowning person. Some people seen them, this person drowning, they went into the water to thinking they were going to save someone and wind up getting eaten by a crocodile. Wow, talk about, things changing. These guys got smart. So watch it. They telling people if you do see hands come up, make sure you definitely see, or call the cops, call them, let them get eaten. You know what I mean? Lifeguards, that's your job. Now you really have to be careful in these places. Sooner or later, they'll be in Florida. Teaching the Florida people how to get, the alligators and crocodiles over there. I don't know, but that I thought it was kind of cool. Well, that is word on the street, and we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with one of our topics. Quick, don't go nowhere. So.
Hey everybody, I'm Lil D.
I am Javier Luis.
I'm Alex Polanco.
I'm Apollonia Cruz.
And I'm Kelly Cooper.
I am Shirley Phillips.
I am Emmanuel Ansule. Do you know 1 in 4 women will experience domestic violence
During their lifetime.
And domestic violence and abuse can happen to anyone,
regardless of gender, race, or other factors?
2 out of 3 homicide cases are
Females who were killed by a family member or intimate partner.
As domestic violence victims, they face high rates of depression,
Sleep disturbances,
anxiety,
flashbacks, and other emotional distresses.
And without help, witnesses of domestic violence are more vulnerable to become abusers themselves.
thus continuing the cycle of violence in the next generation.
Hello, I'm Charles Laloma. Join the LDM network and Safe Horizon and take a step into changing these facts. So if you are or know someone that is being abused, please call the City Domestic Hotline at 1-800-621-4673. So that is 1-800-621-HOPE.
speak up,
Speak out.
And make a difference.
And just know that you don't have to deal with this alone. There is help. Clap, clap. Hello. Welcome back. Again, if you are a domestic violence victim or you know someone, give a call. You're not alone. Someone is there for you. But it is 2025, ladies and gentlemen, and this is our first episode of the year. Or is it 2025? People are saying that it's not 2025 because if you actually read the Greek history and everything, the government made it 12 months in a year. But if you look at the Greek history and the stars and the way the moon lines up, it's actually 13 months in a year. So no one really knows what year it really is. But if you add another month into the thing, we might be earlier than 2025. But they're thinking that we can be in 2193 right now. And the reason why they say no, but this is what I'm saying. The reason why they saying it, because they saying it is 13 months in a year, but each month is not 31 days. It's only 28 days. So it's complicated, exactly. Carry the 1, add the 2, divided by 15, all these numbers. So if you do it and calculate it, we're supposed to be around 2193 around September. That's crazy, just to think about it, And if we go changing everything around, everybody's gonna be all screwed up, Your year is gonna be different. Your month that you were born is different. But 28 days, 13 months, that's what it's supposed to be. But they changed it around. So who knows? Who knows? And then also, of course, people are saying the new year is not January. The new year is supposed to be spring. These are the new generation saying this. As an old generation, we've been said that. Even in school, they say, hey, it's a new year. It's spring again. Duh, that's why they said it. Because spring brings out new year, the new flowers, the new, new this, new that. So that's how it's supposed to be. But there are more important things to think about. Exactly. They worrying about this. I'm just shooting out what I see out there, what people were saying. Hey, Dale, how's it going? Magna, just keep on the comments. I'm trying to read the comments. Hey, Keith. But yeah, that was one of the things that blew me away. I'm like, okay, whatever. You guys got nothing better to do but to think about this. But I had to say it because it was a funny topic. So here's one thing. People nowadays, everything is electronics. And everything is by online, internet, everything. Even bills. You pay your bill here, you divide here. But the only thing I don't understand is, why are some companies charging you a service fee to pay the bill? So I got to pay you to pay my bill? I don't understand that. Now, I understand if it was an outsource, like LDM network, you got to pay LDM network, but you got to go through Con Ed or something like that, and then they give me the payment. They charge you $2 to be the middleman. That's fine. But if there's no middleman, why am I paying service fee? I'll wait, because that doesn't make no sense. My building is one of them. I find out that the so-called middleman is dumb. So why are we paying a service fee to pay you? So I got to pay to pay. That's what it sounds like, right? Which that's kind of weird. I don't know if you guys ever had that problem. Paying to pay. Instead of online, you pay to talk to a live rep. Is what Magna said. But, hey, Keith, how's it going, man? But what I do is I mail it in. I'm going old school. I'm going to mail you a check now. You want service fee? Okay. 35 cents. Well, 65 cents, with everything if you add the envelope. It's exactly what I'm going to pay, and now you got to wait a couple of days before the check gets there, and then you put it in the bank, it clears, blah, 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 versus putting it in a service. If anyone has to do a service fee, don't do it. Mail it in. They have no choice but to take it. Just make sure that the check clears, you know what I mean? Try to figure out a way how you don't forget that you mailed the check away. So do that. Just mail the check, and you'll be pretty much simple. You don't have no service fee. You're only paying the stamp and the envelope. Or sometimes what I do is, how other companies give you an envelope inside? with the little window. I reuse those envelopes, and I just put a stamp and I send it away. Even cheaper. I'm cheap. I'm just trying to show you how to save money. I'm not cheap. I'm just, saver. Yeah, there we go. A financial saver. Yes, a wise spender. There we go. We ain't doing all that. I called Boost Mobile. They said do it online or pay $4.95 service fee for a live rep. You see what I'm saying? Why do I got to pay you to pay my bill? So I'm paying to pay. That's what they trying to tell me. No. So you go to Boost Mobile, regular Boost Mobile representative office around there, like 149 or Manhattan, whatever, and pay it there. Just be like, here you go. I ain't paying no $4.95 service fee. $4.95, I'll save. Aria, because they don't want to pay for the payment processing fee, so they pass it on to you. No. It's just like, I'm going to tell you, it's against the law for any store to tell you that you have to waste $5 or more to use the credit card. The reason why they're saying that is because, again, like just Rhea said, they don't want to pay the processing fee. So they figure if you spend more than $5, that quarter or 35 cents that they have to use to process that card, it's already in there. But it's against the law. So I do what I do. When I tell people, oh, here's $2, here's my card. They'll be like, no, you got to be $5 or more. I'm saying, from who? Because here in the United States, as long as I'm using my debit card, you can charge 25 cents. So, by law. But anyway, yeah, thirsty. Thrifty? Yeah. Oh, sorry. The TV keeps, the monitor keeps blanking in and out, and I just got to read real quick. But, yeah, you got to be smart, thrifty, slick. Whatever you want to do, figure it out, because right now we got a penny pinch. Yeah. Listen, I'm not paying. The only time we paid is because we were in the Philippines and we forgot to mail in the check, which I could have waited till I come back. What are you gonna do? Take me to court and I'm gonna wind up giving you the money anyway? So I could have waited, but we didn't want to do that. And we had to pay, what, $25, I think it was, for service fee. Never again. I ain't doing that. Nope, I'm not paying 100% markup. Exactly. Don't pay 100% mark. I won't even pay not even a 0.00213 carry to 4%. I ain't paying nothing if it doesn't need to be paid. No processing fee, no credit card fee. I don't understand, like, oh, we got to charge you $1 to use your credit card. The credit card, yeah. My debit card, no. So I can get all the sales. Listen, I'm one of those people that I'll get a sale and bring the coupon on top of that sale. So these are little things, especially in 2025, we have to start learning how to save money, because it looks like it's a circle of a rat hole that's been happening since the 60s. You put the price up for wages, everything else goes up. It shouldn't be like that, especially not rent. What does rent got to do with me getting more money? I'm not on a base income. If I'm on a base income on my rent, then by all means, if my income went up, the rent should go up, because it's based on your income. But it's not. So, there are things that we need to stop doing. So let's go shopping, Charles. Hey, listen, that's all we have to do. We have to learn how to shop wisely. Just like how they say save wisely and buy wisely. You have to shop wisely, because you never know when the next dollar is going to come. You know what I mean? So you have to break it down and, first of all, start with something that I need, not something that I want. That would help as well. But also, what I find ridiculous, besides the processing fee, is MTA. Not the train or the buses. MTA and the government and the mayor charging this fee to drive around Manhattan. First of all, some people say, hey, this is good. Magda, you don't want to go shopping with Charles. He doesn't have patience. Oh, yeah, that's one thing I don't. Because I don't go shopping. I go pick up. That's what I do. And I'm explaining, not pick up, not I don't call and say, hey, I'm going to get this, get that ready for me. No. What am I going to buy? A pair of pants. Oh, I seen the same pants in the store that I wanted. Go in there, get the pants, and I'm out. I'm not walking around looking for this, looking for that. Can I get a size 6? You know what? This is a little too big. Give me a size 5. Give me a 9. Can you do got brown? No, that's tan. I want brown. Ooh, that's a little too dark of a brown. No, we ain't going through all this. I'm out. I don't. 10 years marriage, and I really don't go shopping with my wife. Ooh, that's one thing we don't really do together. We do everything else together, but not really the shopping. I'm in and out. Exactly. In and out. In and out. Know your plan. Be like, all right, listen. Let's gather here, guys. Gather here. Listen, what we're going to do, you're going to hit the south side of that mall. You're going to go to that one store. You hit the north side. I'm going to go to the center. We grab what we got to go and meet up, all right? Cool. Break. That's the plan. That's the plan. You go and you come right out. No, you can't do that with my wife. That's why I posted up about the plants and stuff. She sees a plant, she wants to get it. My house, people, I gotta hold my tears because my house is starting to look like a garden. Whole windows, flowers everywhere. It hurts. I'm going to therapy. Starting to look like a garden, you know? But yeah, shopping is not my thing. I just go buy. Knowing what I want, come out. Even grocery shopping, go in, come out. I ain't looking around and stuff. I hate malls. I don't go there. I know you spend more, and then you buy so much stuff and you don't even get what you went in there for. Like someone I know. But I ain't pointing no fingers, you know? But anyway, another waste of our money is this, what they call that, congestion fare or fee or stealing or whatever they want to call it. You telling me I got to pay you $9 to drive on a road that my taxes paid already for? Help me figure this out and make sense of this. I'm talking to the mayor and the governor and the government. You want me to pay to drive on a road I already paid for. How is that making sense? So you're telling me I can't even drive around a town that's supposed to be freedom of you can drive around, you're free to do whatever you want, but now I got to pay you to drive on a pavement. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to go take my road of the money that I spend on my taxes. I'm just going to carve that thing out. Bow, make a big hole. Sir, what are you doing? I'm taking my money back. This way you can charge me to ride on that road because none of my money is on that road. You don't make sense. And the city, the citizens of the city, I'm sorry, you don't make no sense either. Talking about, yay, that's a good idea, you idiot. You just pay for the road. Now you want to pay again? Come on now. They got to do it on the Queensboro Bridge into Manhattan. Well, we paid for that too. Everything you're driving on was already paid for by us. But we got to pay to drive on the same thing we paid for. It's not MTA's money. It's tax money. Now, the MTA, your train, and your buses, those are yours. We didn't pay for that. But the road, so look up the movie on YouTube, America Freedom, to Fast and Eyes. It would explain everything. It's a documentary, actually. All right, I'm going to check that out. I know there's a couple of documentaries that are attacking everything that I'm pretty much saying, which when you see it, you'll be like, wow, that does make sense, you know? And then, you know, you're paying the taxes again. But here's another kicker on what government does is they take your tax money, they're fixing up the roads, the bridges, now they're charging you to go to one state to another on these roads. They say the toll fee is to fix the highways and the roads and everything. So what is the construction tax for? I'll wait. Because if you look up all taxes and where they go, they have a construction highway safety tax, meaning half our taxes go there already. So what toll are you talking about? What money are you speaking about? We already pay for it. So you're double dipping is what you're telling me. You're double dipping on the thing. All right, I get you. I understand. You know, just trying to help you guys out. You know, we're in a new year. We have to open up our minds. This is what's going on right here now. So what other double dipping things you've seen or you think, you know? They've been fixing the Van Wyck for 20 years. That is so true. They've been fixing bridges, highway. That pothole that they just keep patching up, and then the next couple of months, it's a hole again. You know? But other countries, when they fix the road, they fix the road. And then they go use that tax for something else instead of fixing the road again. The United States? Mm-mm. No. Anything to help keep the budget from the same. Fix it once, and you don't have to fix it up many years, for many years. Bring back the bricks, the brick road. Even though you can't drink coffee and when you're driving, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? But they were good for many years, and there's still some places in Brooklyn that got the brick roads. And you don't see them fixing it, well, which they need to because now it's getting a lump, you know? So, you know, it happens. But the government is double dipping, and we need to find out what is going on with that. For the people of the New York, stop saying yay to us to double dip. All right? So we're going to take a quick commercial break so when we can go into our big topic, and I'll be back with my co-host.
Hey everybody, I'm Lil D.
I am Javier Luis.
I'm Alex Polanco.
I'm Apollonia Cruz.
And I'm Kelly Caboose.
I am Shirley Phillips.
I am Emmanuel Anzule. Do you know 1 in 4 women will experience domestic violence?
During their lifetime,
And domestic violence.
All right. Well, we live. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome my co-host here. She's just running in, you know, running late. She probably had to pay extra on the streets that we already paid for. So, you know, she's coming back. But let's jump into another thing. But like I said, stop double dipping. Let's go. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I know.
Good to be back.
Yes, I know.
everyone.
It feels like a long time that we haven't been back, right?
It does.
But, you know, before the commercial break, I was saying how the government and the mayor of this New York loves to double dip. Yeah. They want us to pay $9 to ride around a road that we already paid for. Yeah. I didn't understand that. And people,
congestion pricing?
and people were praying.
Well, it was what, $16?
I don't care what it is. It's right now it's $9, so that means that it is $8.99, 0.001 too much.
Well, let's hope we see these supposed improvements.
Well, they're saying that it is improving the train, that more people are taking the train. So who's it improving? So can MTA, you're making more money because now they're not driving the thing. So can I get my money for you to drive on my road that I paid for?
No, it
Doesn't work that way?
no,
It should.
It doesn't. It should.
Because you're
In a
using
fair
your
world, yeah.
you're using your buses to drive on our roads that we pay for.
What about the Van Wyck?
Yeah, the Van Wyck. Ooh, I'm telling you, that's been on construction since I was even thought about being born, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, the longer it takes, I feel like the more money they reap. So
Because of that. And like I said, there is a construction safety tax. So we shouldn't be paying tolls. We shouldn't be paying nothing
It's
because it's
becoming
already paid for.
yeah.
But everybody, hey, that's good. That's a good idea. At least they don't put it up to 20, 30. No, they put it up. That's the problem. We shouldn't be doing that. And the only time they're going to stop doing that is when everybody does what they did the first time with the buses. Remember? They said, I'm not going to ride the bus. They had to do something about it. Newsies, the little kids that were selling newspapers.
Yeah.
I'm not selling no more newspapers because you bring it up to 35
How
cents.
many people are not going to take, you know, or
Well,
drive?
a lot of people.
They
well,
need we need our cars.
and they know that.
You know, you can't take a train to the
And
beach.
they know that. That's why they was like either you pay or you don't do nothing. Well, guess what? We need
Imagine.
we
if
need a
everybody-
mayor that's for the people.
Yeah.
We need a governor that's for the people, and we need a president that's for the people.
I mean, how long have we needed that? And who would you say was the last elected official that delivered that?
The guy right before George Washington, that nobody heard of. That guy right there.
Who's that?
Nobody heard of him. That's why. As soon as he said he was for the people, they erased him. They ain't nobody since that came on board was so-called for the people.
Politicians aren't really for the people. There's
But
a
it's
specific
supposed to be.
agenda.
I can say maybe George Washington a little bit, because he helped out a little bit, and Lincoln maybe. And that's why they killed them. You know what I mean?
JFK?
JFK, he was definitely for the people, helping everybody out. They shot him because he wanted to bring down all the taxes and all this. Because
The
remember,
war.
the presidents and all that supposed to be, let me see how we can make the people comfortable. We're not supposed to be working like a horse to pay
But like
you.
you said, when they try to implement that, look what happened.
Yeah, well, we
They
need
shoot them down.
we need The Rock or somebody, a wrestler or somebody that's not gonna take no crap. From,
Dwayne, good
Yeah.
old Dwayne, come through.
yeah, I wouldn't say like Batista, but now he looks too skinny. Yeah, he's not even.
Does he?
Yeah, well, he was playing for a part. He had to lose all his weight.
Oh,
So, and now he says he doesn't know if he wants to, get his weight back up.
right. He
And,
probably feels better without all that weight on his joints.
Yeah, and for people that don't know, Batista was the guy that played Galaxy. What's his name? The big. Yeah.
I don't know what his name is, but he.
Yeah, he's the doofy big guy, But hey,
Oh, the M. Night Shyamalan's one of his last movies, maybe a couple years ago.
Yeah.
The Cabin.
The Cabin too.
Was in that.
Oh, his last movie wasn't The Cabin.
No, it wasn't.
The Cabin
that's
was
the
his last
one I
official
remember.
media movie, but he made a straight to Netflix type of movie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, with
That's kind of the best way to go.
with
acting.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Before Bruce Willis got sick, Bruce Willis made 6 movies and never sent them out. Well, Batista was one of those, and it's coming out now.
That's good.
So-
stock up all your films.
Yeah, he did like the artists do that. They have their albums they never put out.
Yeah,
He had
that's-
movies he never
that's
put out.
Good. That's good. There's no pressure.
So Bruce Willis is. So if you see these movies, you're gonna be like, I thought he was sick. Yeah, he actually is sick. He's real skinny. These are old movies that he never, bring out.
Not up to date, yeah.
So yeah. So our next thing is that. But let's get to what do you don't want to see in 2025. Let's get to that. There's a whole long list. I'll probably do like a top 3.
Go ahead.
One, common sense. I
You
want.
don't want to see them?
No, I want to see common sense coming in 2025. I don't want to see the people that don't have them. They need to come back.
That's a work in progress.
Illusion. People that think they magicians because they illusionists.
Illusionist.
You get it?
That's what that's about.
You think.
Creating
Yeah, you think your dog is your kid and your baby and people like that, and you think you're a cat, and you think you're this, you think you're that. I don't want you in 2025. I need you to stay over there. You know what I mean? People praising things that supposed to be. Like I said, like you're praising that is $9 when we shouldn't be paying no dollars.
Or you mean like praising fathers for doing a good job when that's what they're supposed to do?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Hey, thanks to the fireman for going in the
look at
house, in
him.
the firehouse.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, stop praising things. And that all started with the participation trophies. Look, I'm so flustered that I can't even speak.
Everybody, as long as you participate,
You get a trophy. That's where that
no
started
competition.
from. That's where that started from.
Competition.
You know, if you pat the person in the back, they will do a better job. No. If you tell them what they're doing wrong, makes them do a better job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, also, it's the way they receive it. Now, if they're built not too tough, like these early generation
Yeah.
folks,
Oh my God, these
they're
generations.
very soft. Everything bothers them.
You tell them, listen, your glasses are crooked. He said my glasses are crooked.
I'm gonna die.
He's crooked glasses shaming me. Come on.
There's too much stress.
I'm telling you. It's like, who needs a day? Right? You don't bring like my dad, we always used to laugh. Like, hey, I came in second place. He said, that just means you're the first place loser.
Yeah, that's not winning.
No, but at least, you came into a thing. You always can look for the bright side. That please do.
The glass is half full.
Yeah, you came second place. I'd be like, but you lost. Yeah, but I came second, and 50 people were still behind me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. I came out of 2 out of 50. Those numbers sound better. You know what I mean? Like instead of you saying second place, they're gonna be like looking at you. But gold medalists, bronze and silver, they still doing good. So it doesn't matter what you do. But you ain't gonna give me a trophy just because I put my name on a form.
You participated.
Yeah, you cheered. No. You didn't even cheer correctly, You were cheering for the other team. But it needs to be a little stronger. The 2025 needs to be a little stronger, And last but not least on mine, there's a whole lot, but the last one is take care of your home before you take care of everybody else. That including the government and including yourself. Stop jumping, because right now, everybody jumping with the war. Oh, we should help them. We should save them.
Who's them?
Who is them? Because I never heard them. I never heard them coming to save us. And second of all, now the fire is going on. I haven't heard one person say they're going to donate.
Like a celebrity?
Yeah, that's help. Now, Aflax, I think, or whatever his name is.
Don't they live out there?
Hey, Gabriel. I remember you used to say that. Exactly. That's my brother. I used to tell them the same thing when they used like, I won. Did you win first place? No, then you didn't win. What you won? So
That's
second place means the first loser. Exactly. I used to tell them that too. My brother knows. They remember. He used to always tell them that. Because
it's the truth.
if I praise them and say, good job, wow, they're not going to do better.
Right. You're going to be satisfied with that, and I don't
Yeah.
need to try anymore because that's good enough.
But if I tell them no, they're going to be like, you know what? Next time I'm going to do way better.
Right.
And that's how you push them. That's how you do them. And then you don't
You gotta have
sugarcoat
some
everything.
sort of standard,
At least a little. At
Yeah,
least, right?
something to strive for.
At least a little. But you guys, it's burning. The LA is burning. So first of all, anytime there's a tragedy going on in the world, there's going to be scammers. Watch out for these scammers that are going to be popping up talking about we're helping raise money for the LA fires. Watch it. Your best bet,
Check your facts.
Red Cross,
Right.
Salvation Army.
Something legitimate.
Those are your best bets.
People you know.
You know what I mean?
You can hold them accountable.
Yeah, I heard radio stations already. Go to our radio and website and donate to our donation fund, and we'll give it. You ain't giving nothing. Because I ain't donating it to you. If it's not a link to the to them, I ain't donating it to you. I don't know you.
True.
So watch out for the scammers, because they will do that. Now, with that said, how many of y'all gonna be up over there helping out the way y'all were over there protesting for the war? And I don't mean that.
Who was protesting?
Like people, they were in Manhattan protesting for the war and all that. But none of them wanted to go and protest in the actual war area.
No, it's comfortable here. You
Oh,
got
they'd be like, what? No, what
everything
I
you need.
yeah, what I meant was, I'm with them in spirit.
How much do you want me to write the check for?
Yeah. So.
No, I'm over here, warrior. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm over here, warrior. I like that one. I like that.
I'm
over
not,
here, warrior.
Hands on. I just swipe and.
All right, let's hashtag that one. Over here, warrior. I like that. I'm not a warrior over there. Bro. I don't go that far. I don't go that far.
Just over here. Home team.
I know, right?
It is.
I like that one. No, but it's
Safe.
It's safer and everything to be here. But listen, guys, we need to take care, the homeless. I'm tired of people. You're a criminal. You do this, huh? What happened? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm sorry. We were watching Fluffy. You don't have to rush to watch it. I didn't like it. That's not his best work. But there was one part that he said that he was trying to help somebody. But every time he tried to help someone, it was something he was doing wrong. So he said, he gave food out. He said, can I get some food to give out to this homeless person that's outside? She said, first of all, don't shame him because you don't know if he's homeless. And second of all, it's not called homeless no more. It's called, what was it?
Unsheltered.
Unsheltered. Unhoused. Unhoused. Listen, that's another thing we don't need by 2025. Stop changing words to make us feel better.
Yeah.
No. There's sometimes that the words need to stay the way they are. Do you say...
That's
now,
how they distort the truth, though.
Yes. So now murders are just called life takers. If you want to start changing words around.
Aggressive.
Assault is just called aggressive huggers.
Yeah.
Those are assault. Those are the chokers.
Aggressive violators.
Yeah, not even violators because it sounds so terrible. Yes, we can't do that. Oh my God, no.
Risk takers.
Come on. Stop changing the words because a murderer is a murderer, a psycho is a psycho, a thief is a thief. These things are not nothing to degrade the person. It's to let the person know that, listen, watch that person. Why? Because he's a life taker. So I'm like, oh snap. So maybe
Is he
he's
a doctor? Is he
God? Yeah, maybe he's a person that
He's
just
a prophet?
like for me a life taker would be someone that just sucks your life out. Like like he's a no good person. And then I get stabbed. I didn't know he was a murderer. You should have just told me he was a murderer. Like, come on, stop with this name. Like, like me and my wife was talking about what normal person did you ask? This is the dumbest thing ever. Oh, it's on TikTok. It's unalive. It's not dead. It's it's
even
unalive.
on YouTube, there's certain words you can't say. You
Listen.
can't say assault, rape. You can't.
Right. Listen. What
They
about?
won't pay you.
Can I still say put my foot up your shiny? Where the sun don't shine.
You can, as long as you say it nicely.
Or where the sun don't shine, but the rainbow grasses. That we
The
can say
dark
that.
side of your moon.
Right? Come on, man. Let's go. Let's stop. But first of all, who did you ask to change these words? Because you didn't ask no normal person.
No, you don't have to ask anybody. You just make it up.
I thought when I was younger, I thought I was slick. When I was a copy boy, I called myself a duplication engineer.
Right.
I thought that was kind of cool.
It worked, right?
Because it adds the word. It didn't take nothing away. I just use a bigger word for each thing. You're taking away the word, what the definition really means. Stop. No. Don't call me no Latinx. Don't call me no sis. Because I'm not a bro. I'm not a sis. I'm not a cuz. You don't know me like that. You know? No, I don't like none of these words. No. You know what I mean? Call a spade a spade. That's all you need to do. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go to commercial? Oh, yeah, the one commercial that said, if you are a person that gives birth. I was like, wait, did I just hear the commercial saying a person that gives birth? Do you mean a female? That's what you mean?
Maybe you don't identify as a woman.
I don't care
like that lady who changed her gender and then had a baby.
I don't care if they don't
beard.
identify. You got to identify whatever you want to do. You want to identify as a rainbow or a dog, you can do whatever you are. But a spade is a spade.
Individuals who tend to hatch a little fetus inside of them.
Like what?
For 9 months.
Come on now. Come on. These are words that we need to stop changing. You can't do it. You can't do it. You know, I'm old school. I love the times, you know, nothing against all the LGBT, but I'm old school. I love when they was like, I'm a gay man. Bow! It was simple. You know, I'm a gay woman. I'm a lesbian. I'm a bisexual. I'm greedy, whichever one you want to put. Oh, because bisexual, they greedy. They want both. Now, it was simple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We knew where you were at. We knew where you stand. Now you went overboard.
I mean,
and
even language was simple.
It was
you know,
simple.
It was.
They are trying to say. They are trying to say that the man can't give birth now. They can try to say whatever they want. They can try to say whatever they want.
I'm gonna stay away from that.
Yeah, we're gonna stay away from that because
We could talk all day about.
go
that.
to my last season on Speak Out. I spoke about that big-hearted. You know how I felt about that. You know, but things like that on 2025, we need to stop. We need to stop
The illusions.
fighting with each other because guess what? It's not us against us. It's really us against the government because the government is the one that tells
The 1%.
the media.
Yeah,
The media is the one
1%.
that's splitting us up.
The 1% is who directs the government.
Yeah, and they're trying to split us up. If you believe,
It's easier. Then we won't gang up on them. That's the idea. It's the
Exactly.
oldest trick in the book.
that's what I was just.
Separate
You
them.
separate
like,
them,
you know,
divide
like
and conquer.
Slaves weren't all black at one point. They were white. They were, they were
Yeah.
different colors. But so how do we identify them?
Yeah, it's not
I
gonna go away soon.
Let's make sure they're all black. It's just then we know who's a slave.
Yeah, yeah. And everything that they throw in your brain, you take. Listen, since the pandemic and now, you guys have not opened your eyes. You're the problem. You're basically the problem. What's going on? Because they've been putting it out there now that people have been noticing. Like, wait, you lied about this. You lied about that. You know. Listen, don't. If you be together as a community.
Indeed, we do need to support each other.
Yeah, if you can tell me.
We don't need to suffer alone, but we need to support each other in these difficult times.
Like a whole building. Like if you want to buy a building, and you be like, I got like 5% of it. Well, I know 7 other people that got about 10 or 20%. Okay, let's put it all. You can buy buildings and make your home community, but
Right.
the fear is what they keep throwing because I notice every time black or brown or anyone that's not part of the white and or Jewish facilities, they build something big, they always come out and bring back, wow, they are building, because it happened in the news. Yep. It happened in the news. This black guys came together and brought a whole block with the stores and everything. Instead of praising them, they said, wow, they building all these stores just like black. The word black came out. I was like, I already know what she's going to say. Wall Street.
Oh, yeah, why does it have to be?
Why
that?
you always want to bring that
Because
up?
it makes it easy. When you identify and label stuff, it makes people feel comfortable. Then now they know where to
No, but you know
categorize things
that,
in their head.
that label is negative because
It
what
is.
happened with Black Wall Street? They burnt them down. They burnt the buildings down. So what are you trying to tell me? You trying to put fear, like I can't build this because it probably happened again? Like, can you just say, wow, this is great. They all got together and
Period.
brought, bam. But you want to put the fear.
But this is great. But
That's why a lot of people don't want to do something because of the fear.
the fear. Face your fear.
Face it.
Become stronger.
Face it. Face it.
Fear is not real. It's an idea of something that you think is gonna happen. It hasn't even happened. It's not real. It's an illusion.
Yeah, listen, it's going to happen, but all overall, it is New Year's. We're going to get cold. I'm tired of people like the news. Yeah, it's still time to keep your jackets out. Do I really need a weatherman to tell me that? Do I even need to look out the window? All I did was look at the calendar. It said January. I already knew it was still cold. I don't need no one to. It's like, they repainting the studio floor.
Yeah.
Yesterday they
I
had
got
on
that.
they had on one side of the floor yesterday. You can see one side of the floor is shiny,
Yeah.
painted. They actually had to write down on the side that's not painted, please walk on this side, the other side is painted.
Yeah, because I walked on the wrong side and got paint on my.
I was like, seriously? We're going on 2025 and you still got to write things down that are supposed to already know.
No. When you're not paying attention, you know, you just walking or you're in your phone, and then still.
And they still. No, but I think they're talking about those people that look, is this still wet? And then they start touching it.
No.
That's a human behavior I do not understand.
Don't enter.
Yeah. Don't press this button. What, this button?
Yeah.
Like,
And then the hammer comes down.
yeah. That's one of the curiosities of humans that I do not understand.
We have to. We have to
I
do it.
catch myself sometimes, no one, and I mean no one.
When you tell someone don't, they're going to. Because
Yeah.
that's what you're thinking. You're not thinking of don't. You're thinking of whatever comes after the don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
No, but I guarantee there's going to be someone that says, no, I don't do this. But this is how I'm going to catch them. The person that says they don't do that, guarantee when they go to a toy store and it says press here to, that little toy, and you trying to look for it. You pressing it. Why you pressing? No, mind your business. Like, you always want to press that button because something about a button.
Something's going to happen.
Why you think the nuke bomb is closed? They have the little because they know if they keep the button out. They go red button. What's this?
Remember that little easy button Staples used to have?
Oh yeah,
That was easy.
That was easy. Click on easy button because everybody knows they want to press a button. They want to touch something.
Yeah, it's just something about it, like sensory.
Yeah.
Stimulation.
Even when you hurt, you be like, damn, this hurts me. But you keep pressing it. Like,
The scab is bleeding.
Ow, yeah, like, ow.
Like that, remember Black Swan? When she peeled back her cuticle?
Oh, man. Woo.
Yeah.
I love movies that you can feel it.
Yeah, that messed me up. It's
Yeah.
all psychological. It messed me up.
Actually, that's going to be next week. We're going to be talking about some of the new horrors like Werewolf that's coming out.
Nosferatu.
Yeah, I want to talk about some of these horror movies that they now are not making it gore or stabbing. They're making you feel.
Psychological, yeah.
Yeah, like
It's the best horror.
you watch a movie and someone hits their toe on that corner bed, you be like, oh, because you know that feeling. You're like,
You
oh.
want to scream.
That's what the movies are now,
Yeah.
and they more exciting that way because you
They
can
are.
feel it like, ooh,
They are.
that tingle in your body. You're like, oh my
It's
god,
gotta
oh my
be
god.
relatable. Otherwise, it's like, oh, that's not real.
Yeah. So, it's a good thing. So let us know on the comments or tag us on some of the movies that you guys seen so
Best
far.
horror movies.
Yeah, the best horror movies, because I don't really see them. I'm going to check out Werewolf.
What are you expecting?
I don't know. All these werewolf movies are already tiring, but the special effects should be good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see.
Okay, I could see that.
I'm trying to okay, special effects.
Something to look forward to.
I want to see how they could combining green screen with latex and AI.
I feel like they leave the latex alone and they just mess with the AI. And the latex used to look so real.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think they said that werewolf is combined with all these things. I want to see how they can do that.
I'd be interested to see. The second Joker came out. Did you see it?
Which one?
Second Joker? Joker movie? Anybody see the second Joker movie?
It was a joke.
With
That's why nobody's seen it, because it was a
Lady
joke.
Gaga?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a joke. Don't. Well, now it's on digital, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
on HBO.
So when you're not doing nothing and you want to watch it, go ahead.
When you want to go to bed,
Yeah,
Check
that'll
it
put
out.
you to sleep. Don't worry about it. It was a joke, and you can't get mad because it's in the
you
title.
ever have trouble sleeping? Check it out.
Sound like a commercial, right? Check out Joker 2. It will put you right to sleep.
Side effects.
Yeah, right? 4 out of 5 doctors recommend it.
Pretty much. Snooze
Yeah.
fest.
So, Leave My Wolf movie, Danny Silver, what's going on? My boy Danny. He was actually the one that started LDM on the radio station. So, shout outs to him. But yeah, I'm a special effects person, like in a storyline. So I want to see how this new
Yeah, the
one
story
is
makes-
going to be, and they saying it's going to be part of that, you feeling like when he's changing, it's supposed to give you a chill in your body, like,
Really?
oh, because the cracks of the bones and all that. So I want to see that. I'm really, I'll see it. I'll let you know. But there are movies that we're going to probably review this year.
Nice.
So this season will be like a lot of reviews. We'll be talking good topics like these and funny stuff. We're going to do a little skits for you guys as well. And Uncle Dong is coming out, my old
Tito.
man, how you call it? My ego good. Hey, it looks good. Yeah, I know. Hopefully. But my other side of me, my egotistical old man side, he's going to be coming back on the show as well, telling you stories and trying to put love connections. So, and also this year, we're going to be doing shout-outs. So if you want to do a shout-out to somebody, let us know. We'll shout them out for your anniversary, their birthday. Send us a picture if it's their birthday, it's their first year. I want to do like a baby picture. And do baby pictures of their first year.
That'd be nice.
That'd be nice so you guys can see what the community in the world is going through. We want to try to stay away from the bad news.
Yeah, you can find that anywhere.
Yeah, so we're going to go back to the good news and a movie.
Good vibrations.
I'm going to bring a movie that I got cut out. It was a Marvel movie. They cut me out. I'm going to show you that. What are you laughing at? I'm going to show you that video too. So we're going to be doing funny stuff like that this year.
What's your superhero's name?
Right. They didn't even give me one. They on the script, it said...
Long John Man.
It said boy 2. It said boy. On the script. No, but yeah, we will give some reviews out. I think now, and some of the game shows are coming back, but a lot of your shows will be stopped because of the fire. So there are shows that are going to be cut, and then they're going to come back. So you might see them come back a month later, but still on the same season.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it's sad, but we'll see what happens. But we will be blessed with this year, So
Many blessings.
yeah, any last thing before we close the season premiere?
It's good to start the year off again. It's really, really, it's time to get things done and do things a little differently. And
Yes.
And we should be excited for our future.
Oh, yeah. So keep us on mind when you have topics or anything. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Any good topics.
Any ideas?
Yeah. Still looking for those. You know what I'm really looking for to talk to as a guest? Someone that lives with two people of the opposite sex. Like a man that lives with two women or a woman that lives with two men.
Would it be in a relationship or?
Either
like,
or.
It could be a
How's it work? Because I remember going in college in co-ed, and we couldn't stand each other that much.
Some people just can only live alone,
Yeah, so I want to know how that feels. If you are one of those people who want to be a guest on our show, come on board.
Like living with your mom and your girlfriend.
Oh my God! If that one too. I want to know who you are. If you are a person that has your mate and you're still living with your parents,
Or your parent could live with you.
or not. Well, I don't live with my parent. I live in the guest house. I live in the full basement now. Either or. We want to talk to you. See how's that
bathroom.
working out. Things like that. We want to bring stories,
Very interesting.
interesting stories and guests.
Enlighten us.
So check that out. That's going to be this year. So we wish you luck, and we'll see you next week with some more.
Thanks for joining us.